Alright, so let's check out what's actually inside the box. Not like this. This should have been the cover. This right here. That's dope. And it looks like it's a picture of the actual figure itself. But yeah, I think this definitely should have been the cover. But hey, it is what it is. Let's keep it moving. I don't know anything about this character. I just like the way it looks. And I've liked the way it looked for a long time, since I first seen it. Didn't even know it was a video game character. But sometimes I buy pieces based strictly on how they look, because they just look like damn good pieces of art. This is one of those times. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, so this was definitely picked up strictly because of how it looks. And here is everything in the box, still all wrapped in plastic. All right, so let me get all this stuff out, put it on the table. So let's do it. So here's Darth Revan out the box. Or is it Revan? Is it Revan or Raven? Or is it Revan? I think it's Revan. Darth Revan out the box. Love that fresh figure smell. It just hits you every time you open the box. Anyway, I got him out, got him on the table, and I'm just gonna say, I think I was more impressed by him in pictures than in person, getting him out the box. The first look, first impression. I was like, it's cool. Now, the more I'm looking at him standing here, I'm like, okay, this is actually a pretty dope looking figure. It's one thing that's annoying the hell out of me though. Like, it's really annoying me. And that's this piece right here. It's off-centered and there's no way to fix it because it's like glued to this piece here. And I thought you maybe, can move this piece, but this piece is glued to the straps. So there's no adjusting this to get that to sit straight down the middle. So it's got like a, let's see, what's it? To his right. It's leaning to like his right side. I don't like that. That's like throwing me off a whole lot. I don't know if that's meant to be like that or if they just screwed up. Like, I think this whole thing needs to be turned so this can sit lower, that can sit straight, and then you'll be able to see the hooks on his waist. But like it is right now, that's just throwing me all off. It's bugging me a lot because that's in the pictures from the promo pics, they had it perfectly down the middle. So I'm not feeling that at all. This is something that'll cause me to sell this thing just from this not being properly put on there. In my opinion, I have to go look at some other folks' pics to see if theirs is off just like mine is, but I don't like that. I think it should be right down the center. But outside of that, the armor looks real good. Let's do this. So I like this helmet. It's a real good looking helmet. The weathering, the paint job, the line work details all look good. That's the back of it. It's a pretty dope look for him, and then when you put the hoodie on, it just really sets it off. Like that right there. That is dope. Then you get to the armor. Well, let's just talk about the cape. He got this cape on and it's actually wired. I didn't know that, but yeah, it's wired. and it's frayed at the bottom, weathered also. So that looks real good. Like he's been dragging it on the floor and it's been taking like a bruising. Look at that. It's got damaged holes all through it. So yeah, the cape is pretty dope. And like I said, it's wired so you can do some posing with it. Some reason Hot Toys refuses to use thicker wires. This one feels thicker than usual, but they could have went a little thicker so those poses hold when you're doing it to the cape. But let's keep going. Got the armor, shoulder pads. Those look great. This whole armor looks great. Like, look at this. Look at the details in this thing. That bronze and black is like really, what's that brown? Bronze and brown, really setting it off. Like this piece too. Like I said, I think it should be, I hate that they got it glued because you can't move it. Or maybe it's not glued, maybe it's just real tight. I don't want too much fool with it and mess around and mess it up. But yeah. Then you got his little skirt with the crinkles in it. And I forget what you call this piece. I always forget what this piece is called. But this looks good too. I like the material they use. Pretty good cloth material. It looks good. Again, I just don't like how they got it sitting on here. It's not centered. And I don't like that. See the plates on his arm, the gauntlets. Yeah. Then you got his boots, which are split cut, which is great. Let's see the back. This is the back right here. And you can see his little hooks on his side. I'm guessing those are what, for his lightsabers. And you see the piece wraps around the back of the skirt. So it's a pretty good looking figure. Like I said, initially out the box, I was like, it looks better in pictures. But the more I got it standing in front of me, the more it's growing on me outside of that right there. But he does look damn good. I really dig the hoodie with this mask. This mask is just sick. I really like that. Now, his articulation, as we already saw, his hoodie is wired, his cape is wired, his head, pretty damn good articulation on his head. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a Hot Toys with the head going up that high and then you can go that low. Probably can get even low. Uh-oh, popped it off. Let's pop this back on. But yeah, you can get that low. So that's pretty cool. You can even do the side to side. That's a real deep bend to the side. Arm can go up that high. That far forward. Got a bicep rotation. Got that ball joint on the hand. This is where some of the limits come in, some of his limitations. You got like a slight, a non-existent slight ab crunch. You got like slight turn on the waist. You might as well say you don't have either one of those, the ab crunch or the torso twist. It's because of the armor. Like they could have actually gave him a little bit more play, considering these two pieces are not connected to each other, they separate. But you know, it is what it is. The girdle is preventing him from doing too much. Legs, with this skirt. The skirt has a split in the back, so you can get the legs out like that far apart. And you can go up about that far. And of course you got a double knee bed. And as you can see, these boots keep sliding up and down. And you can see how he just has that peg right there connecting his bottom of his shoe to his leg. This is meant to be covering that up, but when you get his leg up, this thing is sliding and moving, so you got to position it in a way that this sits and you don't see that damn joint. And it's also a ratcheted knee joint, and then you also get a thigh swivel. And of course the foot can go side to side, up and down. This is a lousy showing of articulation on my behalf. I didn't do a good job on that one, but y'all get the point. And plus, you know, if I did everything for y'all, you wouldn't have nothing to discover on your own like I'm doing right now. But that's pretty much the figure. Let's check out the accessories. Here's all the accessories. Let's get it going. You get gesturing hand. That looks pretty damn good. As always, Hot Toys going all in on the paintwork and the weathering. That's cool. You get one for the other side as well. So two lightsaber hands. Same type of details. All right. Get one for the other side. Additional wrist pegs. You get 4 lightsaber hilts. So you get this here. And that looks pretty good. You get this one here. This one looks to be a special one. I don't know why, because again, I don't know nothing about the character. I just know he's from a Star Wars video game. I know he looks badass. That's about it. Outside of that, I don't know anything about his lore or why he does what he does or why he has what he has. I'm guessing y'all will fill me in on the comments. And these are the other lightsaber hilts. These have wiring so you can light them up. So you get one of each of those as well. So if you want to throw some lights on the display and light your figure up, you can. I'll probably never use those. Maybe I'll like hook it up once for some pictures maybe. But right now, as of now, I have no plans to use them. And this is all your pieces to light up, to wire up and light up the figure. Me personally, and this is what you hook it to. You hook this to this, and then you hook that to the base. And this is the final piece here. But yeah, me personally, I want the rechargeable batteries, not battery, but rechargeable pack, where you can just charge it up and then unhook all the wires. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the wires hanging off my figure. And this is the instruction book. I'm just not a fan. And I'm looking, I'm missing some. Oh yeah, let me grab it. The crotch grabber, missing that. And of course you get the base. Darth Revan from Star Wars Legends. Guess that's where he's from. I actually like the way this looks. even though it's pretty basic, generic, plain, whatever. Okay, and it comes with this. So they got a new way of doing this. Okay, that'll work. So you ain't gotta mess up the look of this with a hole. You just stick this right in the middle. Let's see how this works. So this goes in there like this. Bam. That's pretty cool. So they redesigned this thing. I'm digging that because it keeps the look. That'll work. My cross grab is all bent up. Look at that. Damn, Hot Toys. What's going on with the QC over there? Why is this thing all bent up like that? Damn. I know it's just the cross grabber, but damn. Oh boy. Look at that. Y'all see that? Just look. Look how that's sitting. I don't understand that. Hot Toys is getting they pumping out so many figures that they like missing little small stuff. Anyway, lightsaber blade, the red one, meant to, represent movement. Then you got single piece. That actually looks pretty good, but that's your two versions right there of the red. And then you got the purple. See what I'm saying? Little small stuff like that. Look at that. Yeah, I see it. Why is it all messed up already? Look at that. What's up with that right there? Yeah, that's not cool. Anyway, you get this piece that's brand new, fresh from the factory. It looks like it's already been rubbed all over somewhere. Anyway, and you get the purple single piece. And there are your two pieces right there. And that's it for all the accessories for Darth Revan. It's cool. I mean, ain't nothing too crazy. Probably could have went for some more hands, since how this guy's just pretty much. I mean, it's cool. Like a couple more hands would have been nice, but outside of that, we good to go. But that's it for the accessories. So let's see, did we cover everything? Accessories, articulation, the figure itself. That's pretty much it. And here's Darth Revan with some of my other Star Wars figures. I only got now with him that before. I got Mando, but he's on the shelf. I didn't feel like pulling him off. But yeah, Darkside Anakin, Kylo Ren, Darth Revan. And that about wraps this review up. I thought I would be more impressed with this figure than I am right now. Just a few little things that just kind of like bother me about it. Stuff that I already said in the video earlier. I don't like how the fabric that's hanging down the middle is not centered. My pleats, I think that's what you call them. My pleats are not like laid out on one side like they are on the other. It's little things like that that's just annoying me. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not as impressed with this thing as I thought I would be. I was excited for this dude. Like I said, I bought it not because of Star Wars or the lore. I bought it because of the look. Because I've always liked the way this character looked from pictures. And then when Hot Toys showed their promo pics, for the pre-order, I was like, oh shoot, this thing looks damn good. And then when it finally dropped and I saw a couple sellers selling it for damn near the same price as Sideshow, I figured I'd jump on it. Matter of fact, it was cheaper than Sideshow. It was brand new. But yeah, like it's just like little things like the scuff marks all in the lightsaber blades already, and it's like brand new out the box. It's just little things like that, like the QC. They kind of like missed some things on the QC with this one, and I don't know, is it because of, you know, how they rushing out all these figures back to back to back? They missing little things. I don't know what it is, but the figure overall it looks good, but it's a lot of little things that's annoying me that I don't like, and I'm probably gonna end up selling this bad boy, and that's just me keeping it real. But that's it for me. Y'all can chime in the comments, tell me if I'm tripping or not, and I'll catch y'all at the next video. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm out.